Hi and welcome to Makeup440plus. I decided to do a review today because I've actually been really pleasantly surprised by a foundation that I've actually had for a while but I haven't been using, and I rearranged my makeup and I actually found it again, so please excuse the no skin, but I thought I'd show you from scratch how it works. So also I'll just quickly show you my outfit today. So I'm just decided to sort of do something a bit different and go a bit sort of punk and feminine all at the same time, I guess. So I've just got this three-tone necklace on, the grey earrings and some little earrings to match. Just have a little crop top shirt on. Well, it's not cropped, it's actually comes all the way down, and I've got a skirt, and then I've got all lace. The vest has lace all at the back, so, and ties back. So anyway, let's get on to what I want to review. So I bought, I can't actually remember where from, I think it was Sephora, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Stay in Place makeup. Now I did something the other day that I don't normally do, and I actually wore my makeup all day and then into the night because we actually had to go out. We got home at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I actually slept in my makeup, and when I woke up the next morning my makeup still looked perfect. So I just was so impressed by this foundation, and I will show you the shadows. I'll do the eye look that I did as well, but I'll do that in a separate video so that it's not too long. So I'm in Intensity 4, and I'm a N5 in the MAC Face and Body, and I am a 303 in Revlon Colour Stay Foundation, if that gives you an idea of, what foundation I have, for colour range. So I got this, and there's a concealer as well that comes with it that I actually have been using combined, and then I've been doubling that with a foundation powder from Revlon. I'm actually in Medium Deep, which is 040, and this is actually a foundation. This is the Revlon Nearly Naked Mineral Foundation Powder Foundation, but I've actually been using this as a powder over the top of my foundation. So it's really hot today. I'm really quite sweaty, so I do apologise. I'm just going to tuck, oh yes, this is my new hairstyle. While I'm on this, you will see videos with my old hairstyle and this new one, because I have a heap of videos I've already filmed that I haven't got up yet. So you'll probably see some with my older hairstyle and then this one. So I just really like this. It's nice and short on one side and then a bit longer on the other. So I'll just tuck this back behind my ear while I do my foundation. So basically what I like about this is it's buildable. So this is the flat top Kabuki, it's the F80, and I just put from Sigma, sorry, and there's a hair on there. We'll start without that, shall we? And I put about that much on because, as I say, it's buildable. I'll just turn my mirror over so that it's not on magnified, so that I don't have to go in to see. So as you can see, I've still got redness. I don't have any psoriasis anymore because of the medication I've been taking, which has been such a relief. So what I've done with this is this is actually a good buildable foundation. So what I do is I just go in and I do a base covering. I hope you can see all right. I just do a base coat, and then I go in and do a second coat just to cover all any parts that have missed. And I do like a full coverage foundation, so just got a bit of fluff. So I just yeah, I like to build it because it is a medium to light coverage, I would say, just with one cover. Now I've put nothing on underneath this. I was really surprised. I was sort of in a hurry when I did my makeup in the morning, and then if you follow me on Facebook you will have seen I actually posted this makeup look, sort of like an autumn look, but I just felt like wearing some colours. that I forgot to put up in my iMats haul. So I'm going in with another bit more just to get really good coverage over the center of my face and to work it into my pores. Now, this foundation is not, it's not matte, but it's not a glossy, you know, it's not a shiny makeup. So with my oily skin, I really liked that it got that bit of a glow to it, but it doesn't have, don't you love the faces that you pull when you're applying makeup? Just so that you get into all those crevices and creases. So now I go in with that second lot that's still on the brush, and I just really blend it and work it into my face, and just bringing it down my neck just to make sure that there's no harsh edges, and making sure that my pores are as minimal as possible. So the brush has basically just got, you know, it's still damp from the foundation, but I'm basically just working that foundation into my skin now. So, and I'm not sure if you can see the difference already, but it just gives a really nice finish to the skin. I'm just so impressed. And I'm a bit disappointed at myself because I've had it for so long and I've actually never ever tried it. So, done that. Now I'm just going in with the double wear concealer that came with it, and I still use the flat top kabuki just to do this under my eyes. Now this is the colour that came with it, so no glasses. I wonder if I can see the colour. It's in 04 and it's new medium deep, so that's the colour of the concealer. So it's a good match to my skin, not a lighter colour. So, and I'm just using the kabuki just to blend that in with the foundation. But I was so impressed that it just stayed on even through the night. And like I say, I very rarely sleep with my makeup on, but we were so tired when we got back from where we were, because we went to see the Queensland Symphony Orchestra, and it was just beautiful. Then we went out for dessert, which was also really yummy. So I'm just going in with this powder now, but I'll just quickly zoom so you can see the finish that it's given. You know, I've got a bit of pink on my cheek, so from an old pimple, so you can see how easily that's covered up. And then, oh sorry, moved too quick, but basically you can see that it's just covered all of that nasty, and yeah, just really impressed. So with the concealer as well, so I'll just zoom back out again so we're not so up close and personal. Now, when I bought this foundation, it actually came with a brush. So I have been using the brush because I quite like it. So what I do is I basically just tap a bit into the cap. So like that. And then I just sort of swirl my brush in it and tap the excess off. And basically just start stamping it all over my face. And then I work it in once I make sure I've got a really good coverage. So I do like this because it is a foundation, a powder foundation. It just gives me a bit more coverage than the foundation itself. So yeah, I like this combination together, and it's the first time I've tried this, any of the Naked line from Revlon. So once I've got that sort of on my face, I just sort of keep picking up a little bit on the brush, and I don't mean, you know, it's not a lot, it's just a little bit, and just sort of work it into my skin. Being that it is a mineral foundation, I just want to make sure that it is worked into my skin. Now, like I say, I'm sweaty, so, and I'm putting this on while I'm sweating, because it's about 36 degrees today, so it's a nice warm day. I'll just go back in and do my fringe, my forehead, sorry. So I really liked the combination of these, but as I say, what impressed me the most was when I got up the next morning, I was absolutely gobsmacked at how all my makeup stayed, including my eyeshadow, everything. So was just really, really impressed. So we'll put that away. Now while we're here, we might as well just quickly contour. And of course I've done my usual trick, so I'm going to duck. No, I didn't need to, it was closer because I've rearranged everything, so if I do have to grab for something I've forgotten, that I remember. Now I've been using this little brush. I noticed that a lot of people, a lot of the gurus, and I use that word which I just dropped, that'll teach me, are using the NARS brush. I actually got this in one of, I don't remember which bronzer I got it in, but it was like in a Hoola bronzer or something like that. And I've been actually using this. It's just got a little handle, and I have to say I really, really like it. So I'm just going in with my Lorac Tantalize. So this is a highlight, matte highlight and matte bronzer. So I'm just going in with this bronzer, and I just put a little bit on the brush, and I like it because it's working that angle to really contour my cheek and define it. Now I'm itchy, sorry. Is it just me, or does anybody else get itchy after they apply makeup? It's only just after I apply it that I get itchy, but it always itches. And then just this other side. So basically I'm just going to duplicate what I did for Saturday night, because it was a night look and it was dark, so obviously I had a fairly dramatic sort of look going. Then just going in, two things. I've been loving doing this lately. I've been using the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana powder, and I actually was putting it on a Real Techniques brush, and I just use it to powder, even though I've already powdered under my eyes. I still am using this to powder under my eyes, because I find it just gives me that bit of light and luminosity without it being like in your face. Hi. You know, I've got concealer on that's 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. So I just like that it adds just that little bit of hint of glow to the center of your face. So do that. Then I am going to use one of my favorite foundations. Then I had to duck. This is Truth from Kat Von D, and I've got to tell you, honestly, I love a lot of different makeup brands. There are some that I really favourite, and others that I, you know, sort of could live without. I am a absolute junkie and fan of the Kat Von D makeup. I have yet to have a product that has failed me. So I'm just going to put this blush on my cheeks. I love this colour. I think I've said it before in some of my other videos. I think it's not the same colour, but I think it's a bit like the NARS Laguna, NARS Orgasm. It's one of those colours that would just, if you're fair, you can wear it you just have to wear it ever so lightly. Darker skin tones could definitely wear it. It's just a beautiful colour, and it just gives this beautiful flush of colour to your cheeks. I just think it's adorable. Then I am going to go in with this lovely little silk brush which I got from, and I have fur all over my face. And I realise why my face is so shiny. Because I used the brush that I use for my highlight instead of the brush that I use for my normally use for that Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana. So I'm just putting a bit of the highlight out of the Lorac palette across my Cupid's bow, down my chin, down my nose. on my Cupid's bow top lip, as I like to do, and just a bit on my chin. And whatever is left on my brush, I just do a little swipe down each side of my nose, and then just in that dint in your chin, if you like, just to add a bit of shadow there. Now what I need to do is I'll use my powder brush. I need to buff away some of this shimmer that I put on, because instead of putting just the I keep scratching my nose and I can't think and talk at the same time today. I used the wrong brush, so I need to tone that down a little, which is better. Now I will go in with my shimmer brush, and I'll just do the tops of my cheeks with that same shimmer from the Lorac Tantalize. Then the lipstick that I wore, actually I might make that a separate tutorial, because it's an ombre lip, and a lot of people have asked me to do a ombre lip in a little bit more detail, so I might do an ombre lip in its own separate video to go with this look. So basically this is the foundation. Sorry, just fixing the hair so that it doesn't look too hideous now that I've had it tucked behind my ear. So this is the foundation finished. If I use this hand, I won't stop putting you in the, so with the blush and the highlight, so you can see that it's just really, it's a really nice finish and really nice coverage. So really happy with, you know, the coverage that it gives me, and really impressed with, we'll zoom back out again, really impressed with the finish and the staying power of it. It really has blown me away. I'm really thrilled actually, and as I say, I'm kicking myself that I haven't used it more often. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick review. Well, it's not quick, none of my videos are quick, but I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you've got any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them in the down bar, and if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because it's free and it helps me so much, so I really appreciate it. So take care, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.